Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Siberian Expeditions. Last week we got surprised by the Submarine Lynxes, or a submarine lynx. We're going to try to avoid that this week, but we're also going to return to Lake Baika, because it seems like a very interesting map to hunt on. Just trying to think of... I could go for... It's kind of dangerous because the wolves have always been a problem, but maybe we'll do boars instead. Because Lake Baika, we basically skirted along the very top rim there and then worked our way down. I think this time I want to try getting to the actual lake of the map. And everything's looking pretty good. We will turn Tranks on just to work on the point farm again. We definitely need to get a lot of points from looks of things. Everything else is looking alright though, so... Oh my god, is that 10,000? Okay, yeah, that's 10,000. That's 55,000. That's only 15,000. Yeah, the points can be all over the place for some of these things, but... Yeah, we'll take the crossbow or the shotgun as we have been, and try to go for... Mainly aim for Wapiti, but see if we get other options as well. Everything's good, so let's hop right in for a brand new hunt. Okay, so we're all loaded in now, and we're actually... I think this is pretty close to where we actually died at the end of the last episode. But my first objective is probably going to be going south and seeing... Oh, hang on. I got to do the sensitivity. There we go. At least I'm getting better at remembering that at the start of the hunts. It's better than perhaps midway in. And just kind of remembering that as habit. But yeah, I want to get down to the actual lake part of the map. God, trying to get used to the ambience is going to take a little while. We want to work our way down to the proper lake area, see if we can find what's probably a little easter... Oh, actually that's close. I just cannot see it because of how dense this area is right now. I gotta remember, so... Yeah, I think I want more around where the second bolt is, just because it does seem... Maybe worry less about trying to use the sights proper, and just think of where their main, reticle might be. Okay, it's actually supposed to... Oh, right there. Okay, it's actually... Okay, so I think we got a shot off on it, because it is running off. I just gotta be careful, because again, this is potential to turn around on us and try getting us. Oh, there it is, okay. And that was the second hit on it. There we go. No mortal zone, but at least that was a pretty fast actual hunt for Wapiti. I think it really helps that the river kind of stopped it from going across, so... We're at least one animal in already, and it's not even been 5 minutes. Definitely one of our better hunts so far. So we're going to work our way, still keep going towards the south. In some ways I'm tempted to use the river, just so that way that will give us a bit of... a good line of sight around it, but actually looking off from there, it's still so dense that we might not really gain anything by that, so we're just going to work our way straight south. Just going to do a little bit more glassing, see if we can find anything or not. Yeah, I want to definitely get towards the lake to see what might be there, but just want to be careful because of lynxes, wolves. It's hard to say what all can really be on the map that we'll have to deal with and encounter. Oh, just a musk deer. Eagle owl. Yeah, pretty quiet right now. One of the nice things about this mod is that you can actually try listening out a lot more for, the ambient animal call. Well, not ambient animal calls, but... that might actually mean there is a lynx somewhere nearby. I don't know if I want to go calling it, though. That's the only issue. Because we are finally fairly close to where Lake Baika actually is, and I'd like to get to the coast there and look around a little. Felt that in my throat for a little bit there. Okay, so we're going to work our way across this little area here. And try popping out more towards the east there. And then that'll put us right on the very shore of the lake, and we get a nice view around there. Although from the sounds of some of the calls, we might actually find a lynx in this direction. Okay, so it should just be maybe on the other side of those. So maybe that's just like a... Oh, no, it's actually like a little bit of an island almost pushing into the lake there. Okay, but we made it to Lake Baika. This is kind of the big feature of the map, and meant to replicate Lake Baika in the real world itself. So I don't know if we'd have to go swimming to try to find the freshwater seals, or they're going to be... Yeah, they might be on shore somewhere, so we'll definitely be walking, going along the edge here. Actually, another nice thing about this is, because of the way the wind's blowing, we should be able to stay relatively undetected as we go along. So we'll just go up along the north end there, see if we can get up towards the... I think we were kind of around the very northern tip of it when we first spawned in last week. It's just that we kind of went way off to the west instead of going south towards the lakeshore. So we'll remedy that this week, and again, try to see what we can find as we hike around. I don't know if I'll actually really get anything being this close to the lake or not, but it's worth a shot to see. Oh, hello. That's... sounds like we got a boar over there. Might not be a bad idea to try going out for it. Just because if I can get the practice with another boar, and with me getting a little bit more improvements with the crossbow done, because I feel like I am learning that a bit better. I'll try getting a quick boar down, that'll be a nice little added animal for our rewards when we come on back. And basically we'll be taking us straight across here. And not that I want to jump too much, but I gotta stay above water in order to keep our breath up. Once we land, I can get up a little bit further on the shore here. I'll do another call and we'll see if we can get a reply from it. Okay. Oh, one nice thing is that it's kind of smooth going in and out of the water. Sounds like it's somewhere right over that direction. I know on a lot of the Carnivores maps and mods is that you really gotta almost like hop and jump to just get your way out of the water. The nice thing about Siberian Expeditions is that the water here, you can just walk up or down the shore for, well, at least Lake Baika so far. Okay, I can hear it, but I don't see it. It's not in the water, is it? Nope, doesn't seem to be. I wonder, it might be better to take the shotgun, because I'm definitely hearing it, but for some reason, it must just be over one of these hills. Actually, sounds like it might just be on the other side of this one here. Oh yeah, sounds very close. This might actually be a bit dangerous because of the... He says there's one almost 200 out that way. And... Okay, there's the musk deer. I don't see a boar. Okay, that one's quite a ways off, so I don't think I'll worry about that one. It's... this one here. Yeah, I can't see... so maybe it's right in behind there. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit. No, nothing I can see that's, like, even moving, so it must really be dense. How's the best way to approach this? I could try closing in towards it, or I could try calling it to us. Where's... okay, the wind's in our favor, so you know what? Yeah, that's that one there, but that, again, is still a ways off. There's nothing in between, so I want to focus on the one that's somewhere over here. I can see the musk deer to the... oh! There it is. I hear that one moving too, but this is the one we'll focus on. Yeah, quite a ways out, but we'll see if we can do something about that. It did go running off, so I think that means we landed the shot. But we'll just kind of go a bit slow as we try to tackle this guy and get him down. It seems like crossing the lake is going to give us a lot of hunting chances, because there's a second boar. The wind may give us away. I'm not sure how... it depends on how it wants to sway on us, really. But we'll get up here towards where we had seen it. And I think we'll be able to find a blood trail. Although... it does sound like this other one might even be closer than I'm expecting, too. Okay, maybe this one we'll use the shotgun on. Yeah, like I can hear the footsteps of it moving, so it's closed in quite the distance on us. Well, I thought it did, but it's still saying it's over 250 out. And that is very dense to even try looking through to see it, so... we'll focus back on this one here. Yeah, these guys are almost like little rabbits instead of deer. Okay, so... oh, yeah, we did get him. You can see the bit of blood right up here. Okay, so we're going to probably try with the crossbow again for more shots, just because that's more of a long-range weapon. If it does try coming in close, we can use the shotgun more for self-defense. We'll just have to try probably glassing quite a bit, but one good thing about being in this area is with how the water is, we know it's most likely not going to go cross it. So kind of circled along there, so I'm guessing we'll just keep heading up in this direction. I don't know if it would have gone over the hills or not. But one very good thing is, with it wounded, the wind is completely blowing, like, towards us, so... there shouldn't be any chance of that giving us away to the boar if we do catch up to it. Looks like maybe it might have gone over the hill. So, we'll have to just keep following the blood trail to see. Nothing I can see from here. Oh, well, maybe it did go over. I wasn't really seeing any of the blood spots leading up over this cliff. Well, I shouldn't say cliff, but up along the ridgeline here. But it seems like it's going pretty hard towards it now. Went up along, but then came down and kept skirting. Okay. Okay. Just get a little bit of glass note, and then we'll keep going. And how's the map look? Okay, so it looks like this ridge runs for a while, so I don't think he'll have gone over it if he skirted already here. Oh, there we go. We had the boar on. Oh, there you are, up there. Okay, so he's still moving about because we can still track him through the binoculars. So that shot did not do anything for us. And I saw where that one sort of landed. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so we'll get the shotgun out just in case, but we did get the boar down with that. I guess it was the third or fourth shot. Actually, the... Oh, well, we're starting to run a bit low on the crossbow bolts, so... At least the good news is we got him down with one of the shots. We've gotten a wapiti so far and a boar. And then, oh, it's going to be pretty difficult trying to get the other one because of the wind direction, but thankfully we are getting animals. I'm just going to make a hike back for Lake Baika. Take a look around because it would be nice to try to find those seals this episode. It could be, though, with how big the map is, it could actually be at either end, really. Oh, do I want... What's that? Okay, just a musk deer. I'm trying to think, do I really want to risk calling in a lynx, or should I stick to animals that we're... Maybe we'll stick to the animals we're a little more practiced with. Okay, no replies back from the wapiti call. Just going to head a bit more north. I don't know where they might tuck something like the seals away. Like, aside from the camera freaking out on me for a bit there. Ooh, that's kind of trippy. Like, you can be walking on water, but then you crouch down, you'll be under. But when you turn the crouch back off, it still keeps you almost like you're lowered into the map, so you gotta jump your way back to the surface. I feel like that has to be the one we just took down, though. That feels like it's way too close of a call for... Like, that's the one we probably tranked. We'll see on the way back. I figure we'll just go a little bit further north. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, so you know what? I'm going to work our way back. And then we'll see about if we can get that reply. I'm fairly sure that is just the wild boar that we took down. But you never know. Something could have been following us up all the way here. And surprisingly, the wind has changed direction quite a bit, so it might be possible to try getting the other one that we had seen when we first... Well, not seen, but we'd heard when we first came over to this side of the lake. Okay, yeah, that's definitely got to just be the one that we tranquilized calling back to us. Yeah, it is, because there he is right there. This is the general direction that we heard him from. And I guess there's also a certain time interval we have to wait between calls, and we might be able to get a reply or not. 11 snoozing there, so we might have to backtrack quite a way, because it was, again, right at that little, outcropping islet where it seemed we crossed over. So I'm just going to go for a little bit of a run, just to kind of bring us back towards territory where we were at. And I don't know how much the animals really wander in the game, too. It's possible that it's no longer around that area, that one boar we first found. But then again, sometimes they just circle around pretty frequently. Yeah, still the one that we tranquilized calling. We really gotta go a ways in order to get away from that. Musk deer, okay. Yeah, this is definitely around the area where we were. Yeah, it might be possible that it's wandered its way off another direction. It could have even picked us up from the way the wind was blowing, too, and it's... Oh, just the eagle owl. Musk deer. Musk deer. Yeah, not really seeing anything, so we're just gonna go another minute or... Oh, man, time really catches up to us. When you're out and having a good time, time really does fly on you. I didn't realize it was actually this long. Well, again, try to get one more in if we can. And if not, at least we're getting to see more of Lake Baika itself. I'm pretty sure this is just a musk deer, but I'm going to have the shotgun out just in case. Oh, we actually do have the boar up ahead, so hopefully if we're fast enough with the shotgun, we'll be able to get it down quickly. Just gotta try to keep an eye out for where it might be. From sounds of it, it should just be ahead of us. So we'll see what we can do about that. Unless it went running off. Though the wind... actually isn't really, super against us. Just a musk deer. I wonder what ambient that's supposed to be. I don't know, that's supposed to be like the moose or a deer of some kind. Just sounds so weird. Oh, that's odd. I know I heard it around this direction, unless maybe it did get scared off and... Yeah, all of a sudden, not a reply from it. Okay, I heard a reply, but it sounds like it's pretty far off, and unfortunately, we're at our time limit, so I'm going to have to hop back to the menu. Okay, so we're back to the menu here, and we are getting some points in. Not quite enough... Actually, maybe... Oh no, not quite enough to be able to go after anything else on Lake Baika that's been too different, but... I mean, we could try the full roster of what we have at the moment on there, so we may do that. Or... we could try for the Siberian Ibex on this one, actually. Maybe that's what we'll do as a new animal to go after. Yeah, they flee if you get close. These guys are more true herbivore, they'll just run away from you, but that might be an interesting thing to try going for alongside. Maybe the lynx or the boar. I feel like the wolf... we haven't gotten very lucky with the mortal zones, and they don't reward a lot of points, so... they're not something I'm sure we'll go after too much, but we will figure that out come next week's episode. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Siberian Expeditions. If you did like the video, be sure to give us a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave everything in the comments right down below. I always try to respond to any feedback comes up on the channel as soon as I can. Until I catch you all in the next video, though, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.